All right, chicken mic check 1 2. Welcome back, guys. So now this video, welcome to the advanced training. This video we're gonna go over door to door. So now door to door, if you can do door to door, you can sell anything. Door to door is probably the hardest campaign. Because remember, you have business-to-business campaigns, you have the door-to-door campaigns, you have the pop-up promotion campaigns, and then there's just regular, you're just open for business. There's just regular open for business campaigns. Right now, we're gonna go over door-to-door. So if you can do this, you can friggin' do anything. We're gonna do it very similar to the pop-up table promotions. We're gonna do pick an area, set up, how do you set up, and then the most important is the pitch. When you're picking your area for door-to-door, use Google. I can't stress it enough. Use Google or use somebody who already lives there in the city, someone who already lives there in that area, and they know where the places are for high traffic. So like if we're here in Tampa, I know high traffic areas for anything is gonna be downtown, like I said. Apartment buildings, apartments, you're gonna have a bunch of people in one area. They're probably not gonna have as much money as people with houses. So if you're trying to sell something expensive or something that's like you only need one customer a week to live off of, you would want to go into nicer communities with bigger houses, like mansions, stuff like that, like West Chase, stuff like that. So that's picking your area. Use Google Maps. You can zoom in, you can really see like how compact things are, you can see how the streets are. Use that, map it out. There's probably at this point in this day and age, there's probably other apps and other websites that you can look at the whole community really quickly. I know the mailman, the mail office, the post office, I know that they have that because they have direct to consumer mail or direct to address mail. And you can look at the certain zip codes and you'll see, how many houses or how many people are in what areas. So that's how you pick your area. I use Google personally, Google Maps. Now your setup, when you're doing door to door, be prepared to be walking and it's gonna be hot. So me, I always have a bag like this and I'll have, a cold water in here because I know I'm gonna be walking, and I have a clipboard. A clipboard in that water is like very important. And also you want to be in uniform. You want to look like you're definitely working when you're doing door to door, because you don't want to be going up on people's houses, especially in the hood, and dressing all black or dressing something else, because you might look like you're trying to break in or break into place. Okay, so that's your setup. You want to again be in a uniform. You want to have a bag or something that's carrying around some water and some cold stuff, maybe even some snacks, because you will be walking around. And have that uniform. And the clipboard is essential. The reason you want to have a clipboard is because you want to gauge your day. And gauging your day is very similar to how I already taught you guys how to break down your day. You want to be able to gauge your day and count like what apartments you're going by. And when I was doing door to door, I had just a thing right off of Excel. Like I just printed like exactly what the thing looks like off of Microsoft Excel. And it's like a graph. And in each of the things you put the house numbers, because the house numbers are pretty like linear. Like it'll, 1,000, 1,001, 1,003, 1,005. So you'll be able to track which houses you've already knocked on and which ones, have opened or which ones didn't open, which again, that's why you have how I taught you how to break down your day. It's very similar to stops, tables, presentations, closes, and consolidations, but instead it'll be like knocks, doors open, and then you'll go into your because there'll be an additional step. It'll be the knock, because you actually knocked on the door. If no one answers, you probably want to circle around and come back to the house. Now the pitch. So how does the pitch look? We're going to do it very similar to the other one. So you got intro. You got short story. You got presentation. You have your close. and you have your consolidation. Now again, this is for the door-to-door campaign. How do you do door-to-door, right? So, obviously there's gonna be a 6-step in door-to-door, which includes the knock. So you actually have to knock on that person's door. If they don't open, you're gonna have to come back later and knock again. You're gonna circle blocks. You're gonna circle around them. You wanna try to knock on at least 100 doors a day when you're doing door-to-door. So your intro is gonna be very similar to all of your other intros. Knock, knock, knock. When they open the door, hey, don't beat me up. I know I'm knocking on the door. I'm out here looking crazy. I love your house, by the way. Or I love your shirt, by the way. Compliment them. Give them a joke or a compliment. Hey, don't beat me up. I know I'm knocking on the door. That's already a joke. I love your shirt, by the way. Oh my God, it's a compliment. Thank you. Well, look, my name is Nathaniel. The reason I'm here is because I'm going door to door, actually letting people know that right now we have some cool events going on in the area. I'm sure you've been looking for something cool to do with the family, right? Yeah, we have actually. Shit, what's going on? Perfect. That's already your intro and your short story. So with your intro, obviously you have the qualifying questions. Which is, but the biggest thing in door-to-door, you gotta have a strong intro. Remember, hey, don't beat me up. I'm sorry that I'm knocking on your door. I like your shirt, right? That's what I always use. So with the intro, strong intro. So you're gonna tell them, hey, don't beat me up. And it only works if you throw your hands back. If you don't beat me up. Make sure that they can see your hands. Don't beat me up. I love your shirt or your house. Okay? Now, right after you do your short story, or before you do your short story, you want to ask those qualifying questions. So while you're going outside, while you're doing door-to-door, your qualifying questions are going to look like, hey, just really quick, I've been letting everybody know that we have these awesome events that we actually organize and that we want the families to come out to. Now, have you been looking for anything to do with the family, like some family-friendly stuff? So the qualifying question in the door-to-door pitch would look something like, have you been looking for something to do with the family? Awesome. Have you ever heard of this comic convention or this festival, whatever you're pitching? So we don't want to give them something to say no to, actually. So you would want to say something like one of our sponsors. So like, have you ever heard of GameStop or something like that? So you would want to use a bigger name that we work with to kind of like ask them, like, hey, have you ever heard of GameStop? And that's just to get them on the yes train, just to get them used to saying yes. Okay? So, have you ever heard of GameStop or one of our other sponsors? Whatever sponsor you feel like saying, but say one that you know that they've heard of, like GameStop. Boom. Then yeah, I've definitely heard of it. Now again, you'll go into your presentation just like you do with everyone. Your presentation should pretty much be the same. Like you just show them the flyer. Hey, look, this is this. Talk a little bit about the sponsors. Go up to the top. In the presentation, this is one thing I want to say, is kiss, don't kill. I haven't gone over this yet. Kiss, don't kill. So kiss, don't kill means Keep it short and simple. Do not keep it long and lengthy. Because people's impulses, people are really impulse buyers. Their subconscious mind, like they just build impulse and they just buy. Usually because people got the money, you know. So you want to kiss, don't kill in your presentation. And the reason I said that is because I know that I said, you know, give people 3 focus points in your presentation. But remember, when you're talking about the sponsors, you probably already brought up 3 things. So while you're on the bottom of the presentation saying, hey, look, we have this sponsor here, this sponsor there. That's already 1 point. They set up exhibition areas and cool stuff like that. Boom. And then they also do like little coupons and things like that and also promotions for the people during the events. Boom. That's 3. So you probably don't need to keep talking about it unless the customer is asking more questions. You know, then just give them more explanation, because that's a buying sign. That means that they want to know more and they want to buy. Again, the close, all of that sounds cool, right? All of it sounds cool, right? I know. My job is to set people up with their tickets, like I was saying. And the best thing about it is while we're doing door to door and we're actually bothering y'all at your house, we're able to do a BOGO special, buy one, get one. So that means that you'd be able to get 2 tickets a day for the price of 1. Now, so that I can hook you up with your tickets for your family and everything, what's your name? Boom. And then the customer will start giving you their information. If they're giving rebuttals, oh, bro, I don't want to give my name. Oh, sir, I understand. I just don't want to misspell it. And also, when you go to the front to try to turn in your ticket, they're going to look at the name. And if it doesn't match your name on your ID or if it doesn't match your name, then they're not going to be able to let you in. You know, and then you move forward. And then if the customer, oh, no, I don't want to do it. I understand, sir, but we're out here in the heat, you know, it's doing a little HBO specials, a help a brother out special. You want me out here selling dope or selling tickets? And they're like, oh yeah, blah, here, bro, it's just $10, $15, boom, and then they give it to you. And then you can move on. So remember, your closing question or your close is, sounds pretty cool, right? And then you finish that off with now my job is to set people up with their free ticket. And because we're out here outside doing this work in the heat, we can do a buy one, get one special, a buy one, get one ticket. That sounds great, right? You love free stuff. So that and then you go into preemptive striking. A big part of close is preemptive striking. So it's giving them a reason and why you're asking them a question. Okay? So, hey, so that I can spell your name right on your ticket, what's your name? Hey, so that I can send you a receipt, what's your email? So that I can send you another receipt, what's your phone number? Perfect. All the information looks good, right? Awesome. Now, like I said, it's a buy one, get one. So today it'll be just $15 for the 1 ticket. Is that going to be cash or card? Oh, well, I only have it on my Cash App. That's okay. Yeah, sure. Send in Cash App. And then call me, let me know, and I'll make sure that you can push that sale through. Okay. And then consolidation. Y'all already remember. A big part of the consolidation is, hey, you do have Instagram and social media, right? So just to remember that. Boom. And then also consolidation. You do have Instagram and Facebook, right? Let me do a Google review. So remember, that's like your main job is to get those Google reviews and to get yourself a follow on Instagram or Facebook or anybody like a follow on social media, right? But yeah, guys, that's it. Again, this is for the door-to-door campaign. The only things that really change, guys, is like your intros and your short story a little bit. But other than that, your presentation, everything is going to be the same. And it doesn't matter what product you're selling. This works for everything. You could be selling your music. You could be pushing your beats, your production. You could be pushing your custom made shirts or pants. You could be pushing your sister's ballet recital. You could be pushing whatever. As long as you have a structure of bomb, the 5 steps, you're good to go. All right, guys? Hopefully y'all are getting something out of this. Let me know if y'all aren't, man. Until the next video, though.